Hey folks, welcome back to another daily unboxing. Today we're taking a look at 8-Bit Box, put out by Yellow, and this is an interesting game that actually has 3 different games included in it. So it is the first generation board game console. So if you just take a look at this, it's going to have a whole bunch of different stuff in it, a bunch of different cubes, some different dice, a bunch of dials that look like pad controllers. So this is being put out by Yellow, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. Let's see if we can get the there we go. All right, now Eric Summer and I were able to take a look at this at a Yellow event that was at Gen Con, so I'm already kind of in on what's in this box, and I really don't want to mess it up too much. So slipcase comes right off, and then here's the box, and we can go ahead and open the box like so. So this comes off, and it's really neat because it has all of these games that come packaged in these little game type boxes. It's really pretty interesting. Also has a, oh, what is this? Coming soon. Get more great games than you can shake a joystick at. That's pretty interesting. Okay. All right. So it leaves you some room for expansion, I guess. That's what that is. All right. So these are the 3 games that come in the box. We have Pixoid, which is it's a running program, and basically you're on this grid of it looks like Pac-Man, of course, and one player is the person who is running. The others are trying to corner you and trap you. So you're trying to last for as many rounds as you possibly can throughout the course of the game. So if we open this up a little bit, it comes right out, and it has your rule book for this game and how everything works together, like so. And then you actually have these boards that are going to be punched out so that they can be put together to form. Here, let me go ahead and see if I can get this one off. So like so. So you can basically see that it'll fit together like so, and each little crosshair, this red space here, is where people are going to start. And then you'll have the dials, which I'll show you in a few moments. And then of course these are just for the players to actually use during the course. And if you're the guy that's running, you use this side. If you're not the guy that's running, you use this side. And so forth and so on. So that's pretty cool. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say so forth and so on. But anyway, this is the Pixoid version of the game, and of course this is comes out and provides a, let me get this off of here. This provides a frame for the board. All right, so it's going to be put together, and it's a frame for the board so that it doesn't move around or anything like that. So that's that. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. So we'll put all this back in here so we don't lose any of it. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so that's Pixoid. Pretty cool game. Very simple. Again, it's not supposed to take very long at all. Only 15 to 20 minutes, something like that. So that is Pixoid. Now, before we go to the other games, I want to show you, because I didn't mention them, I want to show you these things right here. These are the actual components of the game. And as you can see, there are dials. Now, the dials are going to be used for a number of different things. For example, in the Pixoid game, you're going to use the directional pad over here, which tells you which direction you're going to be moving in. And then you'll also use how many spaces you're going to be able to move, or how many spaces you're going to move using the number dial up here. And of course each person is going to have their own. You choose, set it down, and then everybody flips over at the same time. So These are pretty neat controller looking things, and they really do feel very similar to a control pad. So that's what all these things are. And then inside here you have the holding case, but inside here you have all of the different components that you're going to be using throughout the course of the game as well. So again, these are just like plastic cubes. They're not very, you know, stylish or anything like that, but they're functional and they work and they're nice. You know, they're not chintzy or anything like that. They feel really good in your hands, and they are decent. They do their job, so to speak. And it also fits that whole 8-bit, you know, thing. Reminds me of that Adam Sandler movie Pixels, where you have all those different size pixels and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. And then you have these custom dice that are going to be used in some of the other games, but we'll get to that in just a few minutes. Just showing you the components right now. So they're pretty neat, and they're nice and chunky. I like the fact that they are rounded corners and not angular. I've heard tell that the smart people say that you don't actually they don't actually roll as well, but I think they do. So it doesn't matter what they say, it just matters what I think, right? But anyway, custom dice, pretty nice as well. So we'll put those out of the way. Let's go over to the other two games. Outspeed is a 30-minute game for 3 to 6 people, and of course it's a racing game. And you're going to have these different. This one I didn't actually play. He just kind of they just kind of explained it to us. So I don't know. Yeah, these punches are a little make me nervous. But anyway, as you can see here, like this is somebody's cockpit, or one of the choices that you're going to be able to choose. And so you're going to take your controller and you're going to choose, using this dial over here, which of the ones, either D, A, or B, Delta, Alpha, Bravo. So you would choose Alpha this way, or Bravo, or Delta this way. And it'll basically tell you what you're going to do. You have to, like, if you go with Bravo, you're going to be able to spend 1 energy, and then you're going to be able to move 4 and all that kind of stuff, and you'd be actually going this way or this way using Delta. I don't know what happens if you go this way. Have no idea, but you get the idea there, where you're going to be able to do that. Now, you have this course that is set up on the board as well. This is the actual course where they're going to be set up like so, and you'll be able to move along. And these things on here are just for artistic things. They're not obstacles or anything like that. So these are also double-sided too. So this is a neat little racing game that I think it was a pretty cool idea, and again, it utilizes this part of the control pad as well. So it looked interesting when he was showing it to us, although I have not yet played it. I did play the Pixoid one. And then finally, the last game that comes in the box of 8-bit box is Stadium. So this is like a team game where you can play 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3, and it takes about 40 minutes. And as we open this up here, you look at the rule book and the trial tiles descriptions and all of this kind of thing. So it tells you how each of these different trials are going to be happening. Very much like the Olympic arcade game, I guess, from way back when. I remember playing that thing and, you know, pounding on the buttons to run. I remember doing that. So it's pretty neat. But basically what happens here is that you have all of these different, like this is the score sheet. You can, whoever gets in first place gets a a gold medal. So you'll be able to track. Gold medals are worth 4 points each. Silver medals are worth 2 points each, and then bronze medals are only worth 1 point each. But whichever team has the most points at the end of the game that they get by scoring bronze, silver, or gold is the winner of the game. So these are really thin. Oh, I don't like those. But so you have all of these things here. Now these are the actual challenges as you look here. These are the actual challenges that you're going to be going over. So some of the challenges will be like this one right here, where you take 3 people from one team and 3 people from the other, and whichever one has the highest total is going to be able to score the gold. All right, so there's that. So there's just a number of, I haven't played this one either, so I don't want to go into too much detail because I don't know if I'm telling you right or anything like that. But this one, I think, is however much energy you spend will be able to determine where you place gold, silver, or bronze. So a baton or a relay race. So there's a lot of cool things that are going on in here, and it's a team, like I said, 2 versus 2 or 3 versus 3 in the stadium game. So that is that, and that is the 8-bit box from Yellow with the 3 games of Stadium, Outspeed, and Pixoid. And of course, here's all the components one more time. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys and gals on the flip side.
Thanks for watching. Tune in every day for the Dice Tower's daily game unboxing.